Hello, everyone, and welcome to Breakthrough Elites Community. Why we call it Breakthrough Elites? Because you are going to be, well, you're supposed to be an elite. That's why you're here. And now you're going to experience a breakthrough in your career. And it's happening. We have proved it so many times. We have so many people that have reached their dream job or the career mindset that they needed to go to the next step. They had really good jobs. They were stuck. They wanted to make a change in their lives and careers, and it's happening. So this community, it's not only a bunch of lectures. It's a working ecosystem that will give you constant energy to go toward your goals. This community has helped a lot of people change their mindset. And that's why the moment you start the journey, the moment you start going through the blueprints that we created for you and doing the task, you will level up. And by leveling up, I mean both there is a number under your profile picture. That is one level up in the system. And the second level up is that you feel differently. Your mind will think differently. And everybody who joined our community is attesting to that. And I'm going to show you in a moment how this community works and how you can level up your career, your mindset, and find friends in this community. Because this is not only a bunch of lecture, it's about an ecosystem that supports each other. So let me share my screen and show you how you can go around in this community, okay? First, when you join, you see these environments. This is the environment that you see. We have different tabs on the top. And then in the community section, you see you can categorize different posts by this. Everything related to the job, you can click on the job challenge and you can see my post. You can go through them. Every post is linked to another post. So it's very important when you read the post, read them fully and you will be able to comment on that. If you have any question, don't try to DM me because I'm managing more than 600 or 700 by now. And with the other group that we have two groups, by the way. We have a completely free group and we have a paid group for people who wants to commit and go to the next level. So you're more than welcome to enjoy whatever content we have here. With the new year, we're going to have weekly calls as well. And then, if you feel that you're ready for the next step, there is another group which the logo is different, the website link is different. There, we have more motivated people, we have more energy, we have more topics, more uh, classes. We have interview gym on Tuesdays. We have live weekly calls with me because you have more tasks to do. You have more questions, and then you can bring those questions to the live calls with me and ask those questions. So take this a step to get to know the app, to get to know the basics. And in the community, if you have any questions, go to members Q&A, write something there, post your questions there, and mentors, other members, or myself will be able to answer your question. Then there is a classroom section. On the top, when you click on classroom, depending on your level, you will have access to different classrooms. The moment you join, you are supposed to go to day zero. Welcome, start here. When you go there, start reading, guys. Start reading and watch different videos that we have for you. And when you go to the bottom, there are different tasks that you're supposed to do. The first and most important task is to introduce yourself in the LinkedIn introduction, and that should be based on the template that I provided here. So you read this template. There's a link to my LinkedIn. You can use that to connect with me on LinkedIn, and then you will have to introduce yourself to other members exactly similar to the template that I provided. It's very important because we also ask about your obstacles, your problems, goals that you have, and that way this is the first task in networking. You start introducing yourself to others, and others will get to know you. And then people, if they resonate with you, they're gonna start liking you. The more you like, the more like you get, the more level you go up. So, for example, in this group, you see on my under my profile picture, it says 6, and that means I'm at level 6. You start at level 1. You need 5 likes, only 5 likes to go to level 2. When you go to level 2, there are more courses will open for you that you can see here. Okay, depending on your level. So, for example, the moment you join, you only see day zero. Okay, so you go to day zero. There are some courses, for example, member wins is open for you. You can go to member win. You can see our results, guys. I have put all the results here on the left side. Click, and there's a lot more to that, but we just didn't have enough time to interview those winners. But we are interviewing as we go, and we are adding it here. There are so many people that had amazing results in this community, and the numbers compounding because we just started 3 months ago, and going to 2026 we're going to have a lot more opportunities and good news for you. And then we have calendar. In the calendar you can find the live calls that we have. You go on them based on the date that you join. You click on that, add it to your calendar. And right now this is closed for some of you, but you will see the courses that will be open based on your level. Then we have members, where you can see the list of members and their names and where they're from. And then we have map. This is the most interesting feature of our app. You can zoom into any location you would like, click on those dots, and see people by their name, by the title. So it's very important. I ask all of you to go to your profile, update your name. We need full name, otherwise we'll remove you. We need a bio according to your LinkedIn, and we need you to have a proper picture. The picture is very important. Also, click on my profile. Go to my profile. Make sure to follow me. Click on the follow on my profile, so when I make a post, you will get a notification. Do that. Also, in the main BTE, people are really, really supportive. They started meeting each other in their uh, towns, because, for example, when you go to Toronto, guys, it's let me show you. When you go to Toronto, where's Toronto? We have a lot of members. For example, people can have go can meet each other in the afternoon. You know, like they're almost neighbors. Everywhere you go in Toronto, people are almost neighbors. And this is a very interesting. And we are growing, and we're just growing. We just started 3 months ago, and it's growing. So for example, these people, these two, this is not accepted. We'll have to remove Massa from group. And these two, they don't have profile picture. They need to have profile picture. Everyone have to have profile picture. Otherwise, we're gonna remove you. So Vahid, great job, Vahid. You have a profile picture. Industrial automation. You can have more to that. And then, guys, when you click, okay, on everyone's profile, there is a chart, activity chart. You can see which day of the months and the week this guy was active. So this is a tracker for your success. You need to make sure you have been active enough. I always say you want to have one tab open for a community, one tab open for Chat GPT, and one tab for LinkedIn. And that way you can start working toward your goals. So activity is important, and also you can see your contributions here. Anything that you post in the community is accessible through contribution. So, for example, Vahid so far has one contribution. It's not enough, because the first thing we want you to do is to go to LinkedIn introduction and introduce yourself. So Vahid needs to go to LinkedIn day zero, LinkedIn introduction, introduce himself according to the template that we have. And the more contribution you have, the more likes you get, the more you level up. So he's level 1 right now. He cannot see the videos. Only a few videos is open for him. If you go to classroom, uh, you can see uh, after introduction, there is two part of the first video you can watch. You have access to these two. But if you want to go to the next part, you need to be secrets. You need to be level 2. Okay, so do the task. These are engineered, so you can do these tasks, go level up, go to the next step, and watch. After you decide you want to join to the next like paid group, and you're very committed, we have a lot more stuff there. There are instruction in the second course. So you go to second course, you watch them, and there are videos that I explain how you can join the paid group. That's for that. But other than that, leaderboard is very important. When you start as Sarvaz Sef. Then as you go to Chaleshgar, Rahyab, Sazande, Jangju, and then you go all the way to Afsane Elite. I don't think anybody in this community can get to Afsane Elite or Rahbar Artesh. It's very, very high status in this community. I believe by the time anybody gets there, I can't even get there. By the time you get there, you will be a master of self improvement and everything. And then we have leaderboards. You can see yourself in the leaderboards. Make sure that you level up. This is a good KPI for you to understand how you leveling up in this community. Very, very important because we give prizes on every Thursday. We have live, and on those lives, we answer questions. Also, to the top three of the last 30 days leaderboard. Every Thursday of the last month, we give prizes, gift cards, and coaching calls to people who become the top three of the last 30 days. And it's important because the more you level up, that means the more you have helped other people, the more friends you have made. In this community, it's all about making friends, making relationship, having people to support you, creating accountability partners, and then along with the insiders I give you. By watching day one, you completely understand what I mean by insiders, because a lot of people mindset will shift from what they have been doing so far to what they're supposed to do. And then day two, LinkedIn is a totally game changer. 80% of my students said they have felt the breakthrough in the day two, and they understand how the actually the North American system works and how they can get jobs for real. And it's not like having a resume and submitting it. No, like forget that. Anything that you know from job hunting or career advancement, forget that. Here in this community, you start from zero and you learn from me. Go read my biography, understand where I'm coming from and how do I know these insiders, because I teach managers and directors about recruiting. I teach them how to hire people, how to find best talents. And on the other side, I teach you how to get those jobs. So easy peasy, right? I know this piece of puzzle and I know this piece of puzzle and I connect the two puzzle. And that's why we get a lot of results in short amount of time. So you only need probably 60 days in the paid community to get your dream job. Use this opportunity, use this free group to get comfortable with what I teach you, what with the system, with the application, with leveling up. Then it's very important. Whatever you level up in this free community, you'll have to start over in the paid community. So if you decide to come to the paid community and you're level 5 in this community, then you need to start from level 1 again. These are two separate communities. This one, the paid one, is for committed people. The free one is for curious people. So if you're curious, you're more than welcome to stay here, ask your questions, watch preliminary videos. But if you're committed, you want to make that change in life, you come to the paid BTE. And the way to come to the paid BTE is through leveling up here and watching more videos. You will get to the point that you understand how things work. Thank you so much for watching and welcome to Breakthrough Elites. This community will change your life, guaranteed. Thank you.